So anyway, I only put on 60 seconds. Hi again, this is attorney Claudine Gasana. I was telling you guys about the asylum, the new asylum ban. So meaning a rule that bans or prevents anyone from asylum. So this is the circumvention of lawful pathways rule or final rule that came into place in May 2023. So this rule came actually during the Biden administration, and it did not make much noise. And so basically people who came through the border, the southern border, and they did not present themselves at the CBP or at the customs enforcement or custom borders protection office and try to circumvent, like to go through the border or just cross without presenting themselves at the border, and were later apprehended by officers or who for any reason they present themselves later to immigration. Those people are barred, automatically barred from applying for asylum. Is this new asylum ban? Unless there are exceptions. So what happened, actually the CBP the CBP rule or the CBP app was put in place by Trump when he left in his first term, but when Biden came into office, he did not remove it. So, and then later 2023, when so many people were coming through, they put this new rule which prevented anyone who was crossing without presenting themselves and receiving a date for an appointment to come through the border legally, like to come and then present themselves in front of the immigration officer or CBP officer at the border and seek asylum or seek refuge. If anybody just came through and they crossed over and they were apprehended, they were let in. However, they were automatically barred. So what's happening right now, I told you guys I'm now out of the courtroom. Even if you have a good case of asylum, but you came in after that rule was put in place, which is sometimes in May 2023, and you did not present yourself at the border to the immigration officers. Instead, you just crossed and tried to sneak in, and you were apprehended. Even if they interviewed you, even if they gave you what's called a credible fear interview and processed you, even if they detain you because you did not present yourself, instead you were apprehended, that means you are barred for asylum. This is very, very like so many people are going to be ineligible for asylum because of that, because a lot of people crossed after that date 2023 up to today. So there are exceptions. However, the exceptions is if you are a minor or you are an unaccompanied minor, or you are a woman and you have minors with you, or you are a man, you have minors with you, or you can show evidence that there was an emergency, like a medical emergency, or other type of emergency, like maybe you were wounded or you were sick. Or another exception is if you show that you were escaping forced labor, like if you were in Mexico and then waiting to be accepted, waiting for an appointment at the border, instead you were put through forced labor, then there's an exception. Another exception is there are a few other exceptions, but if you don't fall under those exceptions, you are pretty much barred from asylum. Like you have no choice, so you are automatically denied. So it does not mean the judge is not going to hear your case. So the judge is gonna hear your case, you're gonna present your case, but then it's gonna say, you know, first of all, you are barred under the circumvention of lawful pathways final rule, and then they will go into the details of as of why you, even if you were not barred, you will not be eligible. And you know, but I do believe it's a good I mean, you're gonna appeal, you know, to me. So I had a case, and the Department of Homeland Security attorney, you know, because I was pushing them, I said, well, this person was under your under custody, and you know, they were detained for a couple of days. Did you give them the app? And then the attorney was saying, oh well, at that time, even if the rule was in effect, there were no mechanism of enforcement. So if there were no mechanisms of enforcement, because one of the exceptions, by the way, is to show that there is no the implementation of that rule was not possible. So if there were no mechanisms of enforcement, then you should not be barred under that rule. So which means there will be so many cases appealed, you know, through the Board of Immigration Appeals and all the way to the federal circuits and maybe to the Supreme Court. But so far, this rule is being applied, and so many people are being barred, are being denied asylum merely because they fall under the circumvention of lawful pathways rule. So yeah, that's what I wanted you guys to know this Friday. And some other news maybe I can touch on is that the TPS, temporary protected status for Cameroon, for Haiti has been paused or suspended, in addition to Ukraine and Venezuela. So if you are from Haiti and you have TPS, it expires in August. So I've been receiving so many calls and consultations of people, you know, especially those from Venezuela, because they've been having the TPS for years now, and you know, wondering what to do, like how to change status. I'm sure also people from Haiti will start doing the same, because their TPS expires in August 2025. So yeah, so I just wanted to touch base and update you as I promised I would do. Now let me drive, because I'm 1 hour away from from home. So yeah, have a nice weekend. Okay, take care, bye.